Hello and welcome to another episode of Brodd Talk. My name is Edouard Alexander, aka Symply Brodd. So this is a bonus episode or emergency episode, anything you want to call it, because of the match yesterday. I just couldn't help myself. Let's listen to the highlight, the pressing highlight.
Hi there everyone. The last two winners of the UEFA Champions League meet remarkably for a third consecutive season in the knockout stages of Europe's elite club competition. Chelsea put out Real Madrid in the semi-finals on their way to becoming champions in 2021, but Real got their revenge at this stage a year ago. Enzo Fernandez for Chelsea. And the break is on here for Joao Felix. Well, he got the shot away. Here's Dani Carvajal. And it's Benzema on the spot. After Vinicius chased it down. And Real Madrid do know how to score goals. Valverde setting Rodrigo away again. There was a hand on him by Ben Chilwell. It's outside the area. No, it's denying a goal-scoring opportunity as well. It's a red card. Well, it's interesting in that area where Koulibaly was stretched by Rodrigo. Chilwell finding himself in a race with the Brazilian forward. A race he's lost, and he's lost his place in the game. And Chelsea are down to 10 in the Bernabeu.
Lovely movement off the ball from Rodrigo, and Valverde spots it quickly.
Cucurella took it away from Asensio. Oh, there's your second goal. Carlo Ancelotti has made the switch, and taking the applause is Marco Asensio. That good left foot, it was too strong for Kepa.
Yeah, he's done that so often for his team, Asensio. Such a reliable substitute when called upon and even when starting. He made this look easy actually, but it was far from that.
And a home win, and a decent win, but as I say, not a decisive win. It's off to Stamford Bridge on Tuesday. We'll be there. Hope you'll join us. And the final score of the first leg here is Real Madrid 2, Chelsea 0.
Okay, number one thing I noticed is that I don't know what's wrong with Passport, but whoever it is that was on commentary duties should never ever be on commentary duties again. That was underwhelming. But that's by the way, because today we have the very first guest on Brodd Talk, so I'm going to allow him to do the honors of introducing himself. So.
My name is Akav Kalistus, aka Tieney Junior.
So welcome to Brodd Talk. Today we want to talk about our loss against Real Madrid. You were quite hopeful and you thought we had a chance to win, didn't you?
No, because the formation was very poor. Lampard did a very long mistake saying that no. That's because from the beginning, we shouldn't have played that 4-4-2. 4-3-3 is better because Sterling and Joao Felix without a striker. So them is a winger. They can't. In the match itself, they didn't even understand themselves. Even at the middle, what is his name? Enzo Fernandez and Kante. They are playing nonsense. Even all of them was even as in they are playing like students. There are people that didn't even do training. I was like Jesus, Chelsea. Real Madrid, God. I was like Jesus, Chelsea. What are you doing? Even let's say our home team, Enugu Rangers, even if they give Madrid Enugu Rangers, Madrid will smell ball. See Chelsea playing like children, like Norwich United. God. I was like, what is Chelsea doing? What is Chelsea doing?
Okay. I was very pissed, but hearing you now, quite comical. By the way, we didn't play 4-4-2, we played 3-5-2. And a lot of fans called for the back three because they see that four at the back, we are always porous at the back. We always concede goals at the back with four. Now having three at the back, we kind of shore up the defense, but that didn't happen. And you said you saw the lineup. For some of us, we were clamoring for Havertz to be dropped from the team. We said that Havertz is not playing, he's not a good striker, so that somebody else should play ahead of him. And Aubameyang and David Fofana are not really start for Champions League, so they could not play. The only chance was for Joao Felix and Sterling, and you feel it was a bad decision. Do you think Kai Havertz would have done anything better?
Yes, Kai Havertz will have done anything better because he's a threat. As in a striker, you can't play two wingers in the front without a striker. It's better you play Joao Felix and Havertz, or Havertz and Sterling, than playing Joao Felix and Sterling. That formation was very wrong. Lampard has wrong mistake playing that formation.
So our defeat is on Lampard, or do you think the players should take some blame?
The players should take some blame because they did nonsense. Lampard has this in the whole part as a coach. He did some mistakes, yes, but the players in the field were they don't even have any communication at all. They don't know what they are doing. Wrong passes, as in doing nonsense mistakes, on silly mistakes I don't even understand.
But Kante provided 2 chances at the first 5 minutes, within the first 5 minutes for Joao Felix, and he flopped his line. So, I know Kante towards the end of the game, the second half, he was kind of out of the game. Enzo Fernandez too. But when he started, he created 2 chances, and if Joao Felix would have scored those 2 chances, I think it would have been a different story. So what do you think?
That's why I say Lampard should have started striker, because Joao Felix, to our previous match, you see that Joao Felix is not a good scorer. He's a playmaker. You can see he's not a good scorer. He have missed a lot of chances in Chelsea. You can see, according to our last matches, the way he misses chances. And even Lampard start a striker and can't take creating those chances, you can see the striker will make something out of those chances. But Joao Felix, although we are waiting for next second leg to see what they will do.
So just before we move on, do you think we should sign Joao Felix? Especially when we are hearing that Atletico Madrid wants either 80 million or 100 million, blah blah blah. Do you think we should sign him?
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a playmaker.
Is he better than Mount?
No, for me, he's not better than Mount because Mount is still young. Mount can still do better, can still give Chelsea more chances. Mount, I like Mount more than Joao Felix.
So if Joao Felix stayed, you know that that will kind of put Mount out of the team, as we are seeing currently. Because if Joao Felix starts, there's no place for Joao Felix and Miss Mount to start except one to try to take the commission.
Anybody in football, you have to make your own room in playing. Joao Felix is making his own room. Mount also.
Joao Felix has been poor. He has been playing nonsense around rubbish, and he's the number one player. I am going to stand on his neck because I like him. I like him as a player, but if Diego Simeone said, "Oh, we are not putting him in our team again," and since when he left Atletico has not lost a game. They've got taken 30 points out of available 36 points. So how are you going to? And now he comes to Chelsea and he's selfish. Number one, time he's supposed to cross or pass, he tries to shoot and everything. So, and you think that he should still stay because he has not justified it. He has not proven that he should stay. He has not showed us anything that he should stay. He's just behaving like. In fact, Timo Werner is even better than him. So Timo Werner, we saw some speed. He uses speed. Joao Felix does not have speed, and it was evident yesterday. So what exactly are you seeing in him that you think that should make him to stay?
I'm not seeing anything because Mount is far better than him. At least Mount have a shot power. Joao Felix, you can see his shot. If he will shoot, keeper will use one hand and catch his ball. Mount have a shot power and Mount is still a young player. Mount can dribble, Mount can create chances. But Joao Felix, he's doing better, but I don't think he's better than Mount. Mount is far better than him.
Okay, so another thing I wanted to discuss was the red card, Chilwell's red card. Okay, there is no arguing it was justified because he was last man and he stopped the goal scoring opportunity. But if you look at the highlights, you see that the main person at fault is Cucurella, because he followed. He went to the midfield. Like, what are you looking for in midfield? And that was the problem. At first, the beginning of the match, the wing backs, that's with James and Chilwell, when they go forward, the centre backs by their side, which was Koulibaly and Fofana, would not go forward, they would stay back. But now I don't know what happened to Cucurella. Chilwell was in front, and he also went to. In fact, he was even further ahead of Chilwell, so that caused the problem. So do you think? I don't think I think it's too early to say we should sell him for. He's proving that maybe he's not the player we bought, but we bought him for 70 million. Maybe it's not worth the amount. Do you think it's not worth the amount, and he's not better? He's a very poor player.
I would say he's a very poor player because in some things players do better more in some things than in some things. When he was in Brighton, he was doing good, very nice. He was a very nice player when he was in Brighton. But coming to Chelsea is a big club, and the way he plays, as in, he will leave his defense. He's hungry in playing forward. I don't understand. He will leave it. The overlapping was much. He's a good player, sha. I play with time. He proved himself that he's a good player.
Okay, so just before I let you go, a lot of people have been calling for Mendy to start. Edouard Mendy, that is, and for Kepa to drop to the bench, because yesterday match, seriously, the 2 goals, you can blame the defenders too, but Kepa should be saving at least one of the goals. And he had a lot of saves, because if you look at the start, just before we talk about that, let's look at the start. Madrid had 18 shots, and we had 7. Madrid had 10 on target, we had 3 on target. So if you look at 10 on target, you'll be counting like, okay, Kepa would have saved like 6, 7, 8 shots. But most of the shots that he saved were right at him. So Benzema will try to. They were very disrespectful because they were taking shots outside the box for many points. Like, as if they would score, and they were playing directly at Kepa, and that was the only reason why he saved some of those shots. And possession 57% to Madrid, 43 to us, 644 passes, 482 to us, 89% pass accuracy, 82% pass accuracy to us. Chilwell was just throwing his passes left, right, and center, just giving the ball away. Foul, 10 fouls each, 3 yellow cards, 2 to us, 0 red cards to them, 1 to us, 1 offside, 0 offside. We're not even offside. At least that's a good thing. Not to try that Joao Felix should be offside like 3 times. However, 2 corner 3 each. So if you look at this, you look at it and you feel as if, oh, Kepa really was good because they had 10 shots on target, but they only scored 2. But I can tell you that most of those shots, all of the shots, they shouldn't have scored the shots. It shouldn't have scored 1. So do you think it's time for Mendy to come back to the team?
Yeah, Mendy, if he's Mendy would have been much more better than Kepa. As in that first goal, it's true that the defense, they did error in that defense, but the way, if he's Mendy will put the ball away, but Kepa just hasn't touched the ball. You can see Kepa is too short. Assuming he's tall, he can push the ball away, not giving it to Benzema. I'm looking forward to see Mendy returning to the team.
I hope Mendy starts, and I know you also hope that. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, guys. I'm still Oka for Callistus, aka Tieney Junior. See you next time.
Thank you. So that was Tieney Junior, and yeah, we've come to the end of this episode. So I plan to come here and rant, but I think he did it on my behalf. So, and also I don't want to talk about Lampard because I was part of people that were excited about his coming back. I was one of the people that were excited about his comeback. Yeah, in my face. Yeah, I as I always told you, I will support any of our manager. I supported Graham Potter to the end, and I'm supporting Lampard. He's interim. But I also know that if we lose our match against Brighton, I think we are getting relegated. I don't know why I feel so, but I think because if we can't win Wolves, we can't win Real Madrid, and we can't win Brighton, then who are we going to win? We still have, I think, Man City, we still have Arsenal, we still have Man U. So where is our next win coming from? And that was what I was coming to like rant about. But now I've laughed so much that I can't even rant anymore. I am angry. I'm beyond angry, and I know a lot of Chelsea fans are pissed. But maybe this time I don't want to see the Thursday process, rally around the team, man chant anymore. Yeah, I have an episode for that. If you want to feel motivated to trust the process and rally around the team, you can listen to those episodes. But now today I'm just saying that I don't know where we are. I don't want to turn on Todd Boehly yet. A lot of people have turned on him and said it is because of all our problems. Maybe if Russia had not invaded Ukraine, maybe if the UK had not done whatever they forced Abramovich to sell the club, maybe if Todd Boehly had not bought the club, maybe we'd be in a better place. Maybe if he had not sacked Tuchel, maybe we'd be in a better place. Maybe Tuchel had just replied that WhatsApp message. Maybe like everything is just I'm not pissed anymore. But yeah. Okay, thank you for listening to this episode of Broad Talk. See you next Monday. Don't forget to follow me on all socials at Symply Brodd, SYMPLYBRODD. And yeah, share this episode to your friends. Until next time, it's Symply Brodd signing out.